Hello friends, welcome to my channel excelsteel.com. Today we are going to learn about the sum formula. Sum formula stands for summation. That means addition. It's a very useful formula. Everybody should to know about this. Today in this session of the video I am going to give a brief description about the sum formula. Not only the simple you have known. I am going to give you a certain number of uses of this sum formula, right? First of all, I am giving you the index to whom we are going to work. First, yes friends, these are the list I am going to describe here. First of all, using numbers, using cells, using range, using other cells, sheet data, using name range, using a reference. This section is almost about the 6 types of uses of the sum formula. Let's start. I am giving you for using numbers. Number means here is the some numbers of value given here, right? If you want to add these numbers, you just select. Here you go. Summation is over here. But when you're going to click outside the range, summation is not been there. If you want to write down this entire sum to a cell, then simply use the formula equal to sum. The number you can given here 125, 365, 25, 658, 32, 54, 256, 258, 98. Somebody wondering why I write this again these things. Actually, this is the syntax of sum formula. We give you some brilliant idea so that you don't use such lengthy process, right? For getting this result, you just press enter. The answer will be here, right? This is again lengthy process. Here already data is in there. Then why should I write again and again? That's why you just use the reference. This indicates the first one using numbers. You can get an answer by using this number. Okay. Then we are going to use by cells equal to sum. Start the bracket, cell, comma, second cell, comma, third cell, comma, fourth cell, fifth cell, sixth cell, seventh cell, eighth cell. Right? When I select the cells, its cell's name is coming. Here, first one is G3. G3 stands for column number G and the row number is 3, that is called G3. Then again G4, G5, G6 up to G10. Fine. It is also giving the same result. What is the difference between two? This formula and this formula give the same result. But the difference is if we use this formula in future, if the source, the contents data, maybe any changes, occur any changes, then it will be never changes because its data is contained on constants. But it is using by the variables. Let me show you. Here written is 125. If you convert it to 100, that means it changes. Here we go. The second one is get the proper result. The first one is still the constant because it's contain 125 years. So better always prefer to use the second. But again it's a lengthy process. Select one by one, one by one, one by one. That's why I'm going to a range. Using range. Range is something like that. Let's start from one cell to another cell. Range is defined as if you select more than one cell, it's called range. Here you go. If you select here more than one cell, it's also a range. It's also a range. It's also a range. For range, how do I identify what is the range? Range starts here you go, range start from G3 to G10. Let's start these things. Equal to sum, start the bracket, given the range. Range means here you go. How it works? Just click from the first cell, then drag the mouse, holding with the click button. As you can see here, G3 colon G10. That is the first cell and this is the last cell. In between there is a colon sign. This is called range. How do I identify? Here you can go G3 means G for column number G and row number 3, that is called G3, right? Then G10. Got it? So easy. G3 to G10. It's easy. Let me show again. Equal to sum, start the bracket, then fine. If you don't have mouse, you can write down the same thing. G3 to G10. Whether it's work? Yes, it works. Got it? This is the use of using the range. If you have more range data, it's only simply here the one range data. Let's delete this things. If you have more data, just like this. If you have another data range is in there. If you want to add the entire 3 ranges, here you go. Your result is 6, 4, 5, 6. If you want to get the answer over here, use the sum formula equal to SUM sum. Start the bracket. You can select entire range. Right? Close the brackets. Press enter. G2 is to L10. G2 L10. Right? If you want to add only these 2 ranges, first range and the last range, don't want to add this, then we have to go for individual ranges. Equal to sum, start the bracket, first range, then second range. First of all, we need to select the first range so that I can stop this range. Then again we can going to start a new range. Stop, give the comma sign where the first range is, and select the second range. After getting second range, then close the bracket, press enter. Here you go. First range. If you have want to add this range data with this range data plus first 2 number, here you go. Same. Start the brackets. First range, give me a comma sign. Second range, give me a comma sign. Is it working? Of course it's working. Fine. If you want to add a 100 number along with all these sums, is it works? Yes. Comma 100. Along with the ranges, you can give a certain particular constant. It will also give you the results. Fine. Okay. Let's go for the other session, that is for using other sheet data. Here sheet 1 is data content. At the same time, there is another sheet is in there. Sheet 3 also contains some data. Right? We have numerous data. No issue. Fine. Sheet 2 also contains some data. Sheet 1 is the answer sheet. You just want to add this sheet 2 data along with the sheet 3 data. So, but the results would be come to the sheet 1 data. Simple. Equal to sum. Go to that cell. Go to the sheet cell. Select the range. Then comma. Then go to the next sheet. Comma. Then close the bracket, press enter. Fine. Here you go. C2, B7, C3. I think I've given a wrong formula. That's why this reference is not equal. Okay, let me know. B7. We have to select from B2 to B7. Let's rectify this right now. Keep it, select, then delete. I can go there, select the range. Fine, here we go. Let this. Here the range was G2 to GL10. That means this is the range. But this indicates the same range but prefixed with the seat name. Means this B2 to B7 data range belongs from C2. This B3 to B7 range belongs to C3. Fine? Fine? This way you can add different data from different points using name range. If you don't want to go select these ranges and all that, so if first of all you can give a range name. This is range name is range predefined name is B3 to B7. I can give you a range name first. How do you giving a range name? Select the range. Here in the left side is called name box. You can type a range. It's called my data. That means I given this range a new name that is called my data range. If you want to add that particular range results in this cell without going there, so equal to sum given the range name. My range name is my data range. Fine. Close the bracket. Here you go. Let me show on the times. This is my first range. This is my second range. This is my third range. Let's start. Select the range. Give the name. First range. Acha, oh, so range name start from an alphabet. First. Second. Third. If you want to add these three ranges in a single cell but without selecting their ranges, equal to start sum, start the bracket, first, second, third. There you go. Get the results. 6, 2, 6, 4, 5, 6. Got it? This stands for using the name range. I am using the name range instead of G2 to G10. I have given first. How do you give in the name? First select the range. Here you can go first. Fine. Let's go to the next section, that is called using a reference. A reference means if this is a range, as you know, this range start from G2 to GK10. I am writing this G2 to K. This is the range. Got it? Without selecting this range, I can use this cell's value. Here this cell value stands for G2 to K10. Okay? How this works? Let's equal to sum. Select the cell. Do you think it's work? No, it's not. Because here identify the sum range is N4. But N4 value is G2 to K2. How it should be work? First of all, the range should be converted to a particular niche. Right now it's only a text. How to convert this to a range? Use indirect. Fine. If you give a indirect formula, that means the range here written here, it will be converted to indirectly a range. Fine. Got it? Again, so this is, I just want to add this two range data by using a reference. You know, this range start from L3 to K7. Write down here L3 to K7. Fine. Here you write down the ranges name. I use this range name in my sum formula. Equal to sum indirect. Select the cell where the range name is written, then close bracket times. Here you go. L3, I'm sorry, I'm write down here L. You have to put in I. Fine. I think okay. All things, all data are using a variable cell ranges, other say data names. If you changes any modification, I'm going to change modification. Look, every result will be converted automatically because these are contents to the references. It's called variables. I hope you people understand. If you want to know more uses of this formula, there is several types. I promise you, I can give you more than 15 or 16 types of uses of SUM formula. But you know, we do have some limitations, so I can't use wasted time to learn these things. If you want to know more formula, just comment below in this video. I definitely give you numerous types of uses of this formula. Okay, bye bye. See you on the next video. Thank you.